Have you ever wondered why Olympians bite their medals? Well, wonder no more. According to four-time Olympic medalist Summer Sanders, mainly because the photographers incessantly ask them to do it until they do it, usually at the end of the podium photo shoot sessions. The tradition probably stems from the age-old practice of testing whether something was really solid gold or not by biting it. Gold is a very soft metal, at least softer than tooth enamel, and if it's fairly pure, you should be able to leave some teeth marks in it by biting it. The practice of biting precious metals also allowed people to see if perhaps the gold object was really just gold-plated with something like lead at the center. If so, the gold plating could be scraped off with your teeth, and given that the often bitten gold coins weren't that thick, the plating tended to be fairly thin, so you didn't have to bite too hard to discover whether it was relatively pure gold or not. Obviously, Olympic gold medals today are not made of solid gold, not since 1912, though they do have 24-karat gold plating. Rather, the gold medals are made mostly of sterling silver. Using Mohs mineral hardness scale, we see that tooth enamel is rated at a 5, while gold is rated at around a 2.5 and silver at a 2.7-ish. Tooth enamel is also higher on the scale than copper, which the so-called bronze Olympic medal is mostly made out of, so it's possible to make tooth marks in those too. And if you're wondering, Mohs hardness scale is a relative hardness scale created by German geologist Friedrich Mohs in 1812, rating things based on scratching one material against another. The one that makes a mark on the other is rated as harder. If both scratch each other, they are considered to be the same hardness. For reference, glass is rated at 5.5 and tooth enamel is actually slightly higher than steel or platinum at 4 to 4.5. Note here that just because something is only slightly higher on this particular scale than something else doesn't necessarily mean it's only slightly harder. For instance, diamonds are rated at a 10, while corundum is rated at 9, but diamonds are 4 times harder than corundum. Further, corundum is twice as hard as topaz, which is rated at an 8. Despite the fact that none of the athletes are actually trying to make marks on their medals or checking for authenticity, the tradition with Olympians has endured, and photographers simply won't let it die, as it makes a more interesting, playful shot over an Olympic medalist simply holding their medal up next to their faces or the like. So I really hope you found that video interesting and that it answered a question for you. If you did, please do give us a like below and let us know what you thought of it in the comments. Also, if you liked this video, over there on the right are a couple of other videos you might enjoy if you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching.